What's up, guys? It's Alan Howard. In today's video, I want to talk about the truth about finding work that you are passionate about. And this is a big thing for all of us. All of us want to be creating our life's work, our purpose, our passion, working on it every day. And oftentimes I see so many people struggling to find it. They think one day their passion or their purpose is going to drop down from the sky, it's going to land in their head, and they're going to know it. And the reality is, for 95% of us, that's just not the case. And so I want to look at what are some of the tactics and strategies you can use to figure out what it is that you're passionate about and start working towards that today. Let's get into it. All right, so getting into really the first part about finding passion at work is that there are some people around us that just know, right? There's some people who are born with it. From the age 8 years old, they know they want to be a news anchor on TV. It's all they've ever seen. It's all they've ever wanted. And we all know someone like that. But for most of us, it's really difficult for us to actually figure out what it is that we're passionate about. And so a lot of us are just waiting for it to happen. And one of the biggest things that I've seen over my career and helping other people discover this as well is that this is an effort you have to work on. And the reality is every one of us, every one of you watching it, has a better idea around what they're passionate about than they really think. The Japanese use something called Ikigai. It's a model for what you're supposed to give to the world and really has 4 pieces. They look at what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. And if you find the intersection of those 4 things right there, it typically leads to your passion. And so I'm not going to go into Ikigai and how to actually do it right now in this video, but I do want to talk about a couple things because I think most people have a better inkling than they know. Most people have a better idea around what they're passionate about than they really lead on to. And so some commonalities that I've seen as I've researched this over the last 2 years is that most people figure out their passion at work when they're actually a kid. Typically, passionate work comes out of some interest, some desire, some unique ability when someone is younger as well. And that is one part that I've seen in the students that I've coached in this, is that a lot of times it comes down to some ability that they had as a kid, some over-the-top ability that they generated. Maybe they're really into art, and so now they do graphic design and they love it. So one thing that I like to help people out with is actually doing a friends and family survey. When people go through my Passion to Business courses, one of the first steps that they take is they have to send a survey out to their friends and family and understand what are they naturally gifted at that they're not even aware of. Because every one of us has superpowers, and oftentimes our superpowers are the things that we're not even aware we're good at. It's the thing where someone just goes, Stacy, she's amazing at making people feel great about themselves, right? We don't know. It happens to us. It becomes so natural. It's a natural part of who we are. And oftentimes your passionate work is unconscious to you because you're so naturally good at it. You love doing it. For me, it was coaching people. All my life, I coached people. I didn't even know it. I didn't even recognize it until I went through my own process of figuring out my passionate work. And that is coaching people and helping people become a better version of themselves. So that's one way of starting it. The other way, and this is so important, and this is where it gets actually pretty emotional and difficult for a lot of people to deal with, is oftentimes your passion comes out of the thing that was most difficult for you in your life. Almost every one of us has a traumatic event. And that traumatic event, by going through it, allowed us to gain some ability that we are not aware of. An ability to deal with chaos in the house. Maybe you had parents that were divorced. And so your ability became learning how to help 2 people in conflict, as an example. And so that's another good breadcrumb to follow to understand, is that an area of passion for you? And so those are 2 areas, 2 really good tactics to start to understand your passionate work. But one of the things I want everyone to think about who's watching this is the framework of finding passionate work is not always knowing the complete end direction, the end destination, right? Not knowing exactly where it is you're going, but understanding the start of the path. And this is one of the things I'm most passionate about, is helping people start that path to be able to find their passionate work. And so you might not know the exact location, but you do know the general direction. As an example, I know I like to speak. I know I like to coach people. So as I started in this journey, I started to make videos and I started to coach people, and eventually I found that really passionate work for me. And so it's about recognizing the general direction. Oftentimes that general direction is something scary for you to even start going down. And another clue I'm going to give you is there's something that you want to do that you're saying you're going to do once you make money. This is what most people do when they're avoiding their passionate work. They say, I'm going to become a life coach after I create this Facebook ads agency and I make 10 grand a month. Or I'm going to become, I'm going to become a yoga teacher after I make $150,000 in my corporate job and save it up. And so typically people are avoiding the thing that they really should do because they're scared to fail at it and therefore impact their identity. So I want to leave you guys with another little breadcrumb there to be able to follow and understand. And if you guys are interested in learning more about how to figure out passionate work, I created a Where to Start online blueprint, which actually walks people through how to discover their passionate work and how to get started on the path. And really getting started on this path is also a lot about confidence. Having the ability to just say, I'm going to commit, I'm going to do it, I'm going to find the work I love, because that is really why we are all here. We are all here to be able to create our masterpiece that is unique for all of us. Just like each one of our fingerprints is unique, each one of our abilities is unique, and all of us, in my opinion, have a special gift that we are put here to give to the world. And so each one of us has our unique abilities. Finding those, stepping into that, and doing that work that you wake up every day excited to do is the most beautiful thing that you can do, and probably the most important thing you can do too. So I wanted to give you this video so you guys could really dive in and really see that there are some more simple steps to being able to figure out that passionate work of yours. And so that's what I wanted to present this here to you guys today. I hope you guys took some valuable information from it. If you did, do me a favor, share this with a friend who needs to hear this. Feel free to spread it out to the world. I want to get more people doing what they love and what they are passionate about. Thank you guys so much. One last final message. You deserve to live an incredible life. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Start working on your passion now. Until next time, guys, thank you so much. I'm out.